both Aboriginal rights and rights within the Royal Proclamations. For instance, the Royal Proclamations didn't create any of the rights that First Nations have. Those rights were always there and they'll always stay there. Royal Proclamation recognized that, and as did Section 35 of the Constitution Act. And 25 was put in place so that nobody else could reinterpret their rights or what they understood as their rights. So what it left was the First Nations have to interpret their own rights. And that's why the wording is put in there in that fashion. And that is the third most important meaning in that section is the interpretation of Aboriginal and treaty rights comes from our own people. They have no agreement with the British Crown on their land. They still own it. And at some point, I'm sure they'll sit down and negotiate some sort of a settlement or arrangement or whatever they come up with. They're exercising their Aboriginal right to have, well, in the East Coast they call them truck houses, but they always had the right to have stores here in Ontario because, hey, we lived all over the place. And the first laws in place were to protect Indians in their ownership of their areas. We're always concerned because we live in a racist country, and we're always concerned that people get the wrong message. What we did is we gave them enough information, and if they have questions, they can invite us back and we can discuss it and teach them. If it's Aboriginal treaty rights, if it's treaties, if it's the Indian Act, I'll explain it to them.